making intros to these like at all. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I do apologize, I'm actually really tired. I am working night shift tonight, so I'm actually kind of exhausted, so forgive me. But I really felt led to share this word with you guys. Also, for those of you that are new here, my name is Jess, and I share prophetic words as well as poetry, painting. I do podcast on healing, so if that's something that you are interested in, and you can hit the subscribe button and join the family, I'd love to have you. If not, that is completely okay too. I'd still love to have you. So guys, this word is for those of you that are stuck between the old and the new. You are having a hard time completely, how do I say this? You're having a hard time making a decision on moving forward into the things that God has for you. And you're struggling with the spirit of fear, right? So here recently I was in McDonald's drive-thru and I saw the number 222 on the back of the license plate of a car, and it was waiting. They were waiting to receive their food, and I just remember thinking, like, I knew it wasn't a coincidence that I had seen the number 222 and they were waiting, right? And I sought the Lord on this, and immediately what came to me was, any day now, any minute now, your breakthrough is going to happen, and it's going to happen quickly, right? I know that I shared in the previous video that there was going to be unexpected, swift, people are going to reap what they sow, good or bad, so unexpected good things and bad things were going to come, and for this, I felt like when I saw the 222 on the back of the car, I got a sense of swift movement happening in your life. Now, this word is for those of you that have been given an instruction by the Lord to relocate, to move somewhere, but you've been hesitating because you're kind of like, oh, do I do this? You're kind of nervous as to what could go wrong. Well, what if this happens? Well, what if I'm not taken care of when I get there? You're kind of just allowing fear to completely just take over, right? And it's keeping you stuck. And I had seen the number 444 as well. And my brother was talking to me, and he was talking to me about this new apartment that had opened up right next to my job. I live like an hour and 20 minutes away, okay, from my work. I don't mind the drive. Actually, I like the drive. But he was telling me, like, there's this place that's opened up, and it's like right next door. It's brand new. Well, then, as I was talking to him about this, I looked down and I saw the number 444 on my phone, and the Lord led me to John 44:4, which reads, "A prophet is not accepted in his hometown." And the Lord began to minister to me about how, Jesus had to leave his hometown in order to expand in his ministry, to really grow, right? His ministry. And, when Jesus was in his hometown, people were not accepting of who he was, right? They weren't accepting the power, the authority that he carried, this, just what he was doing, he was preaching, he was teaching, he was, the power was there, the anointing was there, but he was very limited on what he could do there because of their unbelief, because they knew a version of him, right? They grew up with him, so it was hard for them to really shift their perspective on who he was, right? And some of you, you're surrounded by people who are not, and this could be your family, right? For Jesus, it was, again, people he grew up with, his family, even friends and stuff. Like they knew, like I said, a version of him, and it was hard for them to accept the calling on his life, right? And for some of you, God is asking you to take a leap of faith and to go somewhere that you've never been before. You don't have all the details as to how this is going to happen, or how this is going to happen, how is God going to support this, or how is this, whatever the questions are. You're having doubts, and God is saying he's going to take care of you in that new place. He's going to send you divine encounters that are going to help you, that are going to support you. My car began to shake the other day, and it made me scared, right? I was nervous on my way to this place where I felt God was calling me, and I was nervous. I was like, see, this is why. Maybe this is a sign. I was like, no, I'm not going to do this, And it was shaking, and then, of course, I was like, I can't go to work like this. Well, then my boss's boss was like, well, let me help you. No, he really wanted to help me, and he was willing to drive like the hour and 20 minutes to come and pick up my car and take it to the shop to get fixed. And on the way to pick up my car, we were having a conversation, and he was just saying, I really want to see you grow and advance. I want to help you. I'm interested in helping you. But he said in order to receive, there was this leadership position that was opened up here at work. And he was like, in order for you to have that position, I would need you to move closer, right? And he just kept telling me over and over again that he wanted to help me. And also the other thing that kept standing out to me was him saying, make a decision. You need to make a decision. So God is saying it's time to move. It's time to move. And again, for some of you, this is going to be a relocation. But for some of you, this may be a mindset shift. You may need to change your perspective, that it's time to step into your ministry. It's time to begin that ministry, to start what it is that God has called you to start. And he is going to bless you. It may feel unfamiliar. It may feel scary at first, but God is going to bless you in the end. He's going to put his hand on it, and it's going to succeed. God is with you. And I could feel just in this conversation talking to my boss, I just felt the favor of the Lord there. God is going to use you in this new place in such a mighty way. So just follow his leading, and also just be careful. Take every opportunity, take every, whatever it may be, partnership, whatever it may be, relationship that comes into your life. Be sure to have discernment and take it to the Lord and ask him, is this something that he wants you to get involved with, whatever it may be. Just make sure you are consulting with him before you move forward, right? Because we know the devil can send in counterfeits. we know that, he tries to derail us and send us in the wrong direction sometimes. So just make sure you are getting his guidance and his lead